the computer is just so much expecting a guest. It's opened on the second seat and me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Take the Points. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey of the sports edition. Today, my name is Bruce Dickey, and as you can see right over there, it's just me today, as Lucas couldn't make it today. I think his daughter Grayson is playing volleyball or basketball or something like that. Jamie has to work. He's got a new job, and then he had a heck of a time getting out of it. And I don't understand a wheeze, but he's playing golf today. He's got plans. So there you are, folks. It is just me, you, and the TV today. You, me, and the TV today. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to talk about all kinds of different sports action items today here on Big Talk. As I'll get that doggone chair out of the screen. I'll show it maybe from time. Actually, there was a reason I wanted to show this chair right over there on the wall. It's the Princess and the Peace, Saturday, June 23rd, over in Salem, and I'll be talking about that some next week. But I've got and I apologize for only having one show this week, folks. We had sick people, had plans for a couple other shows this week, but I had folks call in sick. So I guess summer colds are going around. That does happen. Hope you don't get one. As they had rain last Sunday, supposed to have some rain again this weekend, maybe Saturday night, Sunday, and Monday. So we'll see what happens. But get those fields wet and get that corn and those beans growing. That's what I say. Hopefully, all the wheat is out. But before we do that, let's tell you all about what's going on this weekend. Then we're going to talk about Effingham baseball a little bit today. We're going to talk about some the horse racing that we went over last week. It's U.S. Open golf time, and then of course we've got baseball and NHL and the NBA like we usually talk about. So plenty of stuff. Stick around; should be fun. What is going on around town this weekend? Let's tell you some community events going on today. Well, today over in Kinmundy at the Kinmundy Community Center, it is a blood drive from noon to 5 over there at the Kinmundy Community Center. You know where it is, 104 West 3rd Street there in Kinmundy. The drive is going to be held at the Patoka American Legion Post, the banquet hall. Okay, I guess that's a community center. It's again from noon to 5. Go online, make an appointment. They'll accept walk-ins, but it really saves you everybody's time, your time, their time. If you go online, make yourself an appointment, and then fill out the patient history stuff online. It makes it that much faster. Go to redcrossblood.org. Redcrossblood.org. It'll make everything go better. What else going on tonight? Over in Flora at the Nostalgia Theater, you know where that is. Stacy and Beth have probably been talking about this one. It's Boys Are Back in Town at the Nostalgia Theater tonight at 7 o'clock. It is hometown talent of Seth Knopp. I believe I got that right. Seth Knopp on Friday at 7 o'clock. Cost to enter is $10 donation. Can be popcorn, water, and soda all available. So go watch big old talent Seth Knopp play tonight at 7 o'clock. Down in Wayne City, the Wayne City grade school softball team is going to hold a big old spaghetti supper and bingo night. Hey, now, folks, you know how to make a room full of senior citizens curse? Stand up, yell bingo. It's bingo night at the First Christian Church in Wayne City. The dinner will consist of spaghetti or fettuccine alfredo, garlic bread, drink, and a dessert, as well as the cost of dinner is by donation. The dinner is going to begin at 5:30 now. Giving you plenty of time with bingo beginning at 6:30. The cost to participate in bingo is going to be $15, 10 games with 5 cards per game. You can keep up with that. Make that 3 cards per game. The cost to participate in the bingo is, like I said, $15. Extra blackout cards will be available at $2 a piece. Also going to be a silent auction. So again, this is for the Wayne City Grade School softball team. Up in Effingham today, tonight. It's a big Volkswagen, the VW Welcome Fest downtown party. It's from 5 to 7:30 this evening in downtown Effingham. They'll be Visit Effingham is hosting this downtown party, and you are invited to join the welcome wagon. See what they did there, Volkswagen. Volkswagens will parade down Jefferson Avenue from 5:30 to join the party, parking in the spaces surrounding the historic Effingham County Courthouse Museum, as well as bringing the Mid-America Motorworks air-cooled Volkswagen Fun Run road tour to a close. They encourage residents to come downtown Friday night, watch the VW roll up. That ought to be, just a ton of fun, a good time. They'll have delicious festival fare from the Newell family, as well as tasty treats from Homewood Grill, along with musical entertainment from Doty and Dexter. It's been Doty and Dexter. Well, now they've added Westcott, so it's a trio. Doty and Dexter and Westcott. What's going on this weekend? What's going on Saturday? Over in Clay City, down at Johnny's Pickers Lounge. Well, I guess in Clay City it'd be up at Johnny's Pickers Lounge. It's on the north side of town there, a little bit to the east. They're going to be a benefit for Homer Britton on Saturday. Serving will start at 3 o'clock. The menu is going to be pork chops, sandwiches, baked beans, choice of salad, scalloped potatoes. Yum! Music's going to be provided by Andy King, Johnny Williams, and Ori Craw. Hey, our buddy's going to be there. Our buddy is the Laker fan's going to be there. Bailey. I'm having a brain cramp. Going to be a raffle as well as 50-50 drawings as well. So please bring your lawn chair. The special account set up at Clay City Baking Company to help out Homer for people to make a direct donation if you prefer. The Hope Center in Albion on Saturday is going to have their monthly host feed. The Feed the Family event. Officials with the Hope Center at the event will give away free food as well as free clothing, free household items, as well as miscellaneous items for folks. The event gets underway at 9 a.m. Todd Bailey. What was I thinking? Todd Bailey, Ori Craw. Requirement for the event, it will be listen to a message of hope, and that is at the Hope Center. So that's entirely different from what's going on at the Homer Britton thing. So entirely different. Biscuit and gravy breakfast on Saturday as well. Yum! This is going to be at the Trinity United Methodist Church there in Salem from 7:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Saturday morning. $5 per person, includes biscuits, gravy, scrambled eggs, sausage, fruit, coffee, and juice. Load up on the fruit. Children 6 and under are free. Proceeds go to a year-long mission and will be divided among CASA as well as Shop with a Cop for the end of the year. Also going on, a big old fish fry fundraiser. This is going to be over at the Wells Chapel Church in Farrington Township. Now, if you know where that is in southern, I guess that's northern Jefferson County, just south of Raccoon, south of Marion County there. This is a $12 fish or barbecue dinner, and it includes fried fish or barbecue, French fries, baked beans, coleslaw or salad, and dessert and drink. All proceeds go to the Union Grove Youth Camp dorm building fund. They've been putting together that dorm building fund for years. They're going to get enough money to get that dorm built sometime. So, and actually they may have already built one. So that'll be fun. One last thing on Saturday, a big live stand-up comedy show. This will be in Effingham Saturday night from 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock. It's going to be out at the Tuscan Hills Winery. You know where that is, up on the north side of town, near the just past the Harley dealership up there. Jake Rubel is performing. He's been on Peacock TV as well as worked with comedians such as Well, Dusty Slay and Donnie Baker. He's worked with Donnie Baker. Donnie Baker's not going to be there. Donnie Baker'd be fun. But he'd be a good time, but he's not going to be there. And then he's going to be followed up by Troy Davis. Troy Davis, the quintessential stand-up comedian. He's performed in over 200 cities in 35 states to all types of venues, including bars, dinner theaters, cruise ships, gigantic theaters, corporate events, comedy clubs, arenas, and all kinds of stuff. Troy opened, he has opened for D.L. Hewley, as well as Billy Gardell and Dave Chappelle. So that's a big deal. That'll be a good time. Again, this is at the Tuscan Hills Winery. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Some community events. Saturday, or probably Friday, is National Fudge Day, June 16th. Each year, National Fudge Day, allowing you to indulge in your favorite flavor of this delicious confectionery. This is kind of confusing. We had National Nut Fudge Day the other day, and this is Fudge Day. I don't know the difference. I don't know that I've ever had good chocolate fudge without actually having nuts in it, but it's that's some good looking fudge right there. That's pretty smooth. That may not have nuts in it. I don't know, but pick up some fudge at your local confectionery and share it with your family and friends. All kinds of the origins of this confectionery holiday, nobody knows, but somebody started it and they got it going, and that's a good holiday. That's a lot of fun. What else is good, ladies and gentlemen? Today, it is June 16th is World Sea Turtle Day. Every year on June 16th, this highlights the importance of sea turtles. This day also encourages global supporters to dive into the threats that sea turtles face. Some sea turtle facts: they can live between 150 and 100 years. They can live between 50 and 100 years. Some sea turtles travel more than 1,000 miles to return to their nesting grounds. They nest multiple times, about 2 weeks apart, lay up to 125 eggs per nest. Most sea turtles do nest at night, except for the Kemp's Ridley. I wonder how many different kinds of sea turtles there are. Leatherback sea turtles can dive nearly 4,000 feet into the water, and unlike other kinds of turtles, sea turtles cannot retreat into their shell. A large group of nesting large group of nesting sea turtles. What do you think that's called? An Arrabada. Arrabada, Arribada, is a large nesting group of sea turtles. The things one learns. That is so cool. Arrabadas. Of course, recycle your plastic. Basically, the key to help sea turtles, other than don't tear down their beaches, recycle your plastic so you don't have sea turtles hanging their heads with the plastic stuff. That's just not cool. What else is like today, ladies and gentlemen? You can see it. I am wearing blue. This is Wear Blue Day. It's the Friday before Father's Day. This is to make health the focus, as men's health the focus. By wearing blue, you're saying you support the men in your life to lead a healthy lifestyle, and you do care all about their well-being. This is basically, it started out, I believe, as a prostate cancer thing, but they've expanded it to just basically to men's health. The Men's Health Council, the Men's Health Network, did found the Wear Blue Day campaign to raise awareness concerning men's health. Men have a higher death rate. Now, the one that surprised me here is that men are more likely to be uninsured than women. I was kind of surprised by that, but who knows? The one that really makes sense, however, in that listing, men make half as many physician visits for prevention as women. That makes a lot of sense. Men are hard-headed. Being a man and dealing with men more probably than women, yeah, men are, people can, both genders can be hard-headed, but men can be really hard-headed. What do you want to see on television today, folks? What's on TV? The Major League Baseball. Baltimore is at Chicago. It's an afternoon game. Take the afternoon off. Every Friday should be take the afternoon off day. The Baltimore's at the Cubs. Cole Irvin versus Kyle Hendricks. That's on Marquee Channel 597 at 1:20. At 6:10 tonight, Cardinals will be in New York taking on the Mets. Miles Michaelis versus Tyler McGill. Bally Sports Network, Channel 630. New York Yankees at the Boston Red Sox. That is on MLB Network at 6:10 as well. And that's Domingo Herman versus Tanner Houck. And then later on in the evening, if you get it on Apple Plus, it is the White Sox at the Mariners. One other thing to tell you about in golf, the U.S. Open continues at noon today. It's on Channel 620, the USA Network. It goes from there till 7 o'clock and then goes to NBC from 7 till 10. 10 hours of U.S. Open golf. You can't get enough. Who can? You're watching Big Dog with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey, and we're going to come right back. This is Take the Points edition. We're going to talk all kinds of sport right after this. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center. And that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation. And I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
One other thing I did need to mention, I think I did mention it earlier, but the Moccasin Creek Festival, you see the poster over there, that's Bill Passa's festival. I think he was on the radio station up in Effingham this week. He does a great job. Get tickets to that, go to that. Great bands. American Aquarium, along with several other, Carsey Bland, just outstanding bands that you do not want to miss. That's going to be next weekend. Talk a little bit more about it next week. But with this week going on, it's June, so it's maybe, a lot of people are doing wedding stuff. I know I had 3 different people go, for 3 different friends of mine go to 3 different weddings last weekend. So, but also last weekend. Had a bunch of friends from up Effingham way head up north to go to the state tournament. Now, the Effingham, the Hearts didn't do that well at the tournament. They had a couple of close games. Well, one close game. They lost to Grays Lake there on Friday in the semifinal, but a tight one against Sycamore in the third place game, losing in 9 innings in extra innings. And congratulations to the Hearts bringing home the hardware. That's that you don't get up there that often. As a matter of fact, for Effingham, it had been well over 50 years. So congratulations to Effingham getting up there, bringing home the fourth place trophy. LaGrange Park wins the championship. They knocked off Sycamore 3-0, and then of course beat Grays Lake in the championship game on Saturday afternoon. I guess that would have been Saturday noon. Yeah, so Saturday afternoon. And also the 4A was contested this past weekend up north, and Edwardsville wins again. I tell you what, those Edwardsville Tigers, they are amazing. Baseball over in the Metro East area is nothing to shake a stick at. It's really good. Edwardsville wins it 7-3 on Friday, and then 6-4 over Chicago Brother Rice on Saturday. They beat Elmhurst, and then Elmhurst fell to fourth place, losing to Winnetka in extra innings there too. So an outstanding weekend up there at the IHSA. That, ladies and gentlemen, closes out the school year for the IHSA. The 2022-23 school year and schedule has been completed. We are now putting together our schedule for the 23-24 season, and we are looking forward to it. I started putting the schedule, I started collecting schedules a month ago, and we're working on paring those down to see where we're going to put what we're going to do. We like to concentrate on baseball games in September while the weather's still good, and then we'll have volleyball games in October along with football. Of course, Fairfield, Flora, and Salem will have football games going all from August all the way. So we are putting that together. If you're interested in advertising, give me a call at 665-9970 or give Jansen Boris a call, because we'd be glad to have you help out. Should be fun. Other things this weekend. Now, you remember last week, Lucas and I talked about the Belmont Stakes over in New York City. Here's the start of the Belmont Stakes. They ended up with 8 horses going, and it was a really an outstanding race. The National Treasure, who I had my money on, which I kind of feel bad about now. But National Treasure got out to an early lead and led. It's a 1.5 mile race. National Treasure led the first mile of it, probably maybe mile and a third. Not mile and a third, but mile and a quarter, mile and a fifth. And then storming up the inside, this little number right here, Arcangelo, who had won his last 2 races at Belmont Park. He likes that track. He stormed up from the inside and took it with a not really easy, but about a length and a half. So congratulations to the connections, of course, of Arcangelo. And the reason, I don't typically bring up the connections of the race because usually just the jockey, but this was a nice one because it was the first time, and my wife couldn't have been prouder. She bet this horse and she won money on it. Couldn't have been happier that the first female trainer to win a Triple Crown race. It was Jenna Antonucci. Jenna Antonucci, right there. She is holding up that's a pretty cool trophy. Hey, that guy's got my jacket on. And she is the first female trainer to win a Triple Crown race. Congratulations to her. The horse gets, it was $1.5 million race, right? Look at the wrong camera. It's $1.5 million race. The horse gets $900,000. Well, what's a horse going to do with $900,000? Of the $900,000 that the horse gets, 60% goes to the owner, 25% goes to the trainer, and 15% goes to the jockey. So congratulations to all those folks. As a nice payday for that lady. I already told you my bets were Angel of Empire, who did not, who I think did not place. Well, here's what the final numbers look like. Arcangelo paid $17.80. He went off at like 7-1, and it was a nice race for Arcangelo. Nice payday as well. If you had Arcangelo and the favorite, Forte in second place, $2 or $1 exacta pays $34. The trifecta paid $133. Nothing too killing bad about either of those numbers. Interestingly enough, you had two different superfectas because, Tappet Trice got third. Then you had, it was a dead heat for fourth place. Hitman, I believe, was the one horse, one of the horses, and what was the other one? It was, Angel of Empire did get into that. So, yeah, Angel of Empire along with Hit Show. So there you go, folks. Triple Crown is over. That's basically what today's show's all about. Things that are over. The Triple Crown is over. The baseball season is over for high school. We've got a couple things still going on. We're going to get into U.S. Open golf next, and then there's plenty of other stuff going on. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our Take the Points edition. I'll be back right after these words. Do please stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hey folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Just me today on Take the Points, as the fellas couldn't be here today. Good luck to Grayson Vaughn, as she's playing basketball over, I guess, summer league, something like that. It's not mine. It's difficult to keep up. I don't have kids, so I'm not keeping up with any of it. So that's cool. But good luck to her. Now, I mentioned I was going to talk about the U.S. Open, and it's kind of difficult actually to get into golf at this time without really talking a little bit about the LIV Tour buying the merging with the PGA, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to not be that difficult. I'm going to tell you about the LA Country Club. The U.S. Open is being played for the first time, numero uno, on the Los Angeles Country Club. It was built back in 1920. Back in the days before, well, Beverly Hills was more known for its hills than for its the stars that were in the neighborhood. Los Angeles was just a small community. Hollywood was just basically starting. This was built out in the middle of oil fields, and they basically carved out a little plot of ground amidst the oil fields and built this golf course. And from then on, the city has basically been built around it. It's not in the middle of the city, but it's near it. The thing is, this place is exclusive. This is not a public golf course. This is a tremendously private golf course. And they have voted many, many times to, there have been votes, rephrase that. There have been votes among the membership and the membership board many times as to whether they should hold a U.S. Open, because the U.S. Open has begged, the USGA has begged them to hold the U.S. Open. Finally, about 10 years ago, they decided, well, they refurbished the place. They had a brand new refurbished place. So they said, let's do it. We'll go ahead and host. We'll let other people into our little snooty homes. So that's what they're doing. You're going to hear a word this weekend that you don't normally hear at golf courses. That's called a barranca or barranca. I'm going to call it a barranca because I'm from Southern Illinois. The thing, what a barranca is, it's basically a wash. Remember, if you're from the Southwest, an arroyo, which is dry 90% of the time. It's basically a dry creek bed for whenever there's water washing off. And you say, Bruce, what's the big deal about that? Everybody has ditches that fill up whenever there's water going, runoff. Thing is, these are in play at LA Country Club. Here's kind of there's the trophy everybody is playing for, and an overhead shot of the LA Country Club. Here is what the Barranca looked like in 1928. Now, this is a Wilshire Country Club, but it's similar to the one they use them too at LA Country Club. And here is what a Barranca looks like. Now, the thing you say, well, Bruce, that looks like what Fairfield looks like, or that looks like what out of Florida or Salem looks like. That looks like what that golf course looks like. Not really. In that, taking a look at this is kind of it varies. It can be a gorge type of look, or it can be just a kind of a wash, a swaley kind of look. And it varies, and if you're a golfer, you do not want to get in to one of those barrancas, Barranca, and that's it in front of the green there at number 2. And of course, these the holes are cut just like, well, it's 7,500 yards, but they have a par 3 that's 290 yards. That's tremendously difficult. Now, I'm not going to talk all that much about scoring today because I'm shooting this Thursday afternoon, and it's halfway through the day, first day of play. But I will tell you a little bit about, let's say, there's another picture of a good Barranca from the LA Country Club, and you see you've back in the background there, you've got the mesh that's trying to keep the golf ball in the course, and it can be difficult. This is a similar area And you're looking at that, and you think, Bruce, that kind of looks like Caddyshack after Bill Murray started blowing stuff up. Yeah, yeah, it kind of does. And that's what the players are going to have to be looking out for. That, of course, being the U.S. Open, the rough is going to be tremendously high, and the tremendously thick, and then also the course will be very long, and the greens will be super fast. So, what are the guys picking? Well, Weeze, he chose not to play this week because he says as long as the PGA is now dead to me, that now that the Live crew has come in. Well, I can see that, but this is a USGA event, not a PGA event. We'll see, and we'll see if he changes his mind. He may not be making any money on the PGA, so that might be why he chooses not to play. However, Lucas and I and Jamie are all in play. And the wild thing to me is Scotty Scheffler. With 150 players, Scotty Scheffler is coming into this at 6-1. 6-1 for Scotty Scheffler. And I must tell you, I like Scotty Scheffler in the majors. I'm avoiding Brooks Koepka because I'm hard-headed, because as I told you 15, 20 minutes ago, I'm a man. I'm hard-headed. I'm avoiding Brooks Koepka, but I picked, I've got $5. Now we have $20 in show bucks. I split mine accordingly. I put $8 on Scotty Scheffler to win at 6-1, 600 plus 600. I've got Patrick Cantlay to win at plus 1,600. He's a California boy. That's why I took Patrick Cantlay. He's a California guy who is terrifically familiar with this course, and he's due to win a major. I have him at 16-1. Also due to win, coming off of a hard luck loss last week in Canada. I've got Tommy Fleetwood at 40-1. I've got $3 on Tommy Fleetwood. That pays $120. I can live with that. And also I've got Mito Pereira. I did put he's a live golfer, but I like how he plays in the majors, and he was just a high enough number that I wanted to pick him. 80-1. 8,000 plus 8,000 on Mito Pereira. $3 on him also. What's Jamie doing? Jamie's got Johnny Rahm at 9-1. He's got $5 to win. He's got top 5 on Rory McIlroy, which makes sense. That's plus 280. And he's also got $10 on Koepka, top 10. That sounds like a pretty good bet. We'll tell you about whether we won on the next week's show. Lucas, what's Lucas got going on? Lucas got Max Homa, top 20 at plus 125. Got $2 on that. He's got $5 on Justin Thomas, top 10, and that's plus 380. He's got Tommy Fleetwood as well. We did all these, by the way, without checking with each other, so he and I both like Tommy Fleetwood. He's also got Scotty Scheffler. He's got Tommy Fleetwood, though, top 10, plus 370, and he's got Scotty Scheffler, top 5, plus 135, and Victor Hovland. Victor Hovland, also a Southern California guy, but I stayed away from Victor Hovland. He's got Victor Hovland, though, at 18-1 to win the tournament. So it's going to be fun, folks. It's going to be a good tournament, and it's on all day and all night long. If you like to watch golf, take a nap, watch more, take a nap, watch more, go ahead. It's a 10 hours coverage on Thursday and Friday, and I think it's 12 hours, maybe not quite 12, probably more like 10 hours to 8 to 10 hours on Saturday and Sunday as well. Because it's out west, it's going to be nighttime golf for everybody here on the east side of the United States. That's good, clean fun, folks. We'll be back and talk more. We'll talk about the Stanley Cup as well as the NBA final. Just completed both of them. Back in a sec. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You know, I mentioned earlier you can give me a call and advertise on on the sports, Catch TV Sports. I wouldn't be dead set against you calling them and seeing if you wanted to advertise on the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, or for that matter, give us a call if you want to put something on By the Way with Beth and Stacy. Be glad to have you join us and join the Wabash. We'd be glad to help you out. However you'd like to get your message out. That's pretty cool. Let's talk a little bit. Oh, by the way, also, you can give me a call. The same phone number, 665-9970. If you'd like to be a guest on the show. I've got a pretty full week next week. Got 4 shows I'm shooting next week, and I'm probably also going to rerun the Bill Poss show for the Moxon Creek Festival. But let's talk a little bit about the NBA and the NHL. What do you want to talk about first? How about we go in alphabetical order? Ladies and gentlemen, I hit the wrong doggone one came up. Well, let's talk about baseball then, and then I'll go put the pictures back on that should be working. I'm hitting the wrong buttons all over the place. Baseball. How about baseball? What's going on in baseball? Do you really want to? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll talk about all of it when we come back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm going to go get my picture straightened out. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday.
When you want an honest deal.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
When in doubt, back up, rewind, restart. How about that? That'll work for you? That works for me. Let's talk about the NBA. Now, we had, of course, look at that. That was the fun picture of the Denver Nuggets, your NBA champs. And Luka Doncic there with the MVP trophy, his child standing next to the trophy, that trophy about half as tall as him. And then you've also got Murray over there holding the other trophy, Keegan Murray holding the Larry F. O'Brien trophy. How did we do, by the way? And how'd the gang do in picking the NBA? Well, we picked just at the last after the teams were set. Weeze, I, and Lucas all had the Nuggets. Lucas had the Nuggets in 4. I had the Nuggets in 5. I got it right. And Weeze had the Nuggets in 6. And Lucas and we all three picked Jokic to win the Jamal Murray. I said Keegan. I meant Jamal. And we all three picked Jokic to win the MVP. But Jamie had the Heat. He just wanted to be obstinate, which is fine. He had the Heat in 7 with Jimmy Butler winning the MVP. Jimmy Butler kept them in a little bit in Game 5, but it was just too much Nuggets. They were too much offense, and the Heat could not keep up, which leads you to think, Bruce, what are they going to do for next year? What's the gambling line look at? Is this a team, the Nuggets, that can come back and win next year? Well, if you talk to Las Vegas, they think they can. There's the early opening lines for the NBA championship for next year. How about that? The Nuggets, the favorites going in to next season, with the Bucks and the Celtics, both very close. People think the Bucks or the Celtics are going to be facing the Nuggets in the NBA Finals. Who knows? The interesting things here that I like to kind of keep an eye on are. I like the San Antonio Spurs. Well, they're down there at 250 to 1. They're going to get the top draft pick, and he's going to be really good. I don't think they're going to be good enough to win the championship, but 250 is a high number. How about the Golden State Warriors at 12 to 1? Golden State, I guess the thinking there is that Golden State got really old in a real hurry, and they aren't going to be able to afford to pay their free agents. Will they lose Draymond Green? I can't imagine Draymond Green getting big bucks with any other team. I just can't imagine anybody paying him. He's just that. He doesn't fit in anywhere other than Golden State. Then you can also look at teams like then you've got the Lakers at 12 to 1 also. I don't know about that. You've got Dallas at 25 to 1. That's people thinking that Kyrie Irving's coming back to Dallas. I guess. I don't know. How about the Stanley Cup, folks? This was fun. The Stanley Cup. There's Gary Bettman giving the Stanley Cup trophy to the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Doug Stone there, the captain of the Golden Knights, receives the trophy and then skates off with it. Of course, how did we have this was a little bit more tightly contested. We've had the Golden Knights in 7 with Billy Eichel winning the most valuable player. I had the Panthers winning in 7 with Tkachuk winning. Tkachuk played game 4 with a broken sternum. He got hurt. And that's hockey players for you, folks. He played with a broken sternum. You know what your sternum is? That's this right there. That's the middle bone of your breastbone. Oh, But yeah, whenever he went out, that killed the Panthers. Jamie had the Knights winning in 5, so he got it right. Lucas, so Jamie got one of them right, and Lucas had the Knights in 6, so Jamie gets it right, but he also had Eichel winning MVP. MVP was Marchessault for the Knights, who just so happened to have been a Florida Panther. They left him open in the expansion draft. The Knights took him, and so there he wins the championship for Vegas. That is sticking it in their face big time. What do you think about next year in the Stanley Cup? Already, the Colorado Avalanche are 7-1. I was kind of surprised that the Bruins were all the way down to 14-1, considering the outstanding season that they had. They're even behind the Lightning and behind the Carolina Hurricanes. I guess they're just in such a tough division with the Penguins and with the the Maple Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs in that division as well. Where is Toronto in that? Toronto second. Yeah, Toronto second choice at 1150. I'm guessing the thinking there is that folks think that Boston is played out. I don't know. But the other interesting thought there were the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues are down at 45-1. I got to tell you, the year they won it, they were farther than that during the season. So go get them, Blues. Give it your best shot. Going to come back, talk baseball right after this. Back in a sec.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Big Talk of the Bruce Ticket. Take the points today. I am by myself, as you can see, but the boys will be back next week. Sure, I think so. That was an unpleasant noise. Let's tell you a little bit about baseball. What's going on in baseball right now? I got to tell you, it's difficult to have a conversation about baseball in this day and age, this week, without talking about whether Ollie Marmol's going to keep his job. I hate speculating on other people losing their job. I've lost a job in the past. That's not cool, and it stinks. It's the top of the profession. There's only 30 of them in Major League Baseball. Ollie Marmol is squarely on the hot seat. The hot seat has got to be 2,000 degrees right now on Ollie Marmol, and by the time you're watching this Friday morning, he may already be fired. I don't know what the Cardinals are going to do, but here's where the Cardinals stand. Let me find that one. Here's where the Cardinals stand at 8.5 games back in the division. They have the worst record in the National League, worst winning percentage in the National League. Washington doesn't have as many wins, but Cardinals with the worst winning percentage, and now the run differential back into red digits as they have lost 11 out of their last 13 games. So the question is, if you were going to bet, it's a betting show. I mean, we talk freely. If you were going to bet on the Cardinals to win the National League, you see those numbers, you think, boy, you ought to be able to get a huge, gigantic number on the Cardinals, right? No, that's the thing. They're still 25-1, while teams like the Pirates are still 65-1. You could bet the Pirates right now, who, I mean, if you look at it, the Pirates are leading the division. They are 8.5 games against the Cardinals. You could bet this right now and get a huge number on the Pirates. 65-1, Cardinals at 25-1. You explain it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. Other than, I just can't. I don't know. I don't know. And for that matter, I don't know how the Cardinals can turn it around to win. I don't know. If you're asking me, which I wouldn't be sitting here if you were asking me, do I think Ollie Marmol survives? Do I think he keeps his job? I think he keeps it, yeah. And I'm I'm the worst person to say this because I've missed every prediction I've made in a long time. I think he keeps it. I think they'll start winning a bit. There's too much talent there for them not to win. They'll hit the ball. You've got guys there that can hit, and they're going to start hitting. They're finding ways to lose. At some point, they're going to start finding ways to win. I think Marmol survives at least till the end of the season. I'm not going to say he's not going to get fired after the season, but I think Marmol survives till the end of the season. You heard it here first. That's my current line of thought. I can't tell you if that's going to happen. What's going on in the American League? American League, the Rays, almost 70%, and they've fallen back just a little bit. But boy, the Oakland Athletics they're climbing back ahead of the Kansas City Royals. Oakland now has a better record. They have won, I think, 10 out of their last 12. So the A's, they're making a bid not to be the worst team in the league. The Cardinals are making a bid to be the worst in the league. Who knows? But if you want to bet on that, you still can. With those Rays at plus 225, A's are way, 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 way down. Nobody's betting on the A's. But at 750-1. What's Kevin says on at 10,000-1 odds, you gotta bet it. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't know about that. World Series, you want to see what the World Series numbers are? I can show you. Here's the World Series 2023. The Braves, current favorite, with the Dodgers close behind and just ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. So the Braves and Dodgers have each won a World Series in the last 2 or 3, 4 years. Who knows if the Rays is at their turn? We'll keep an eye out and watch out. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into today's Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Again, I got a full week next week. Going to have brand new shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Do tune in. We'll see you all next week. Have a great day.